Welcome back to another episode of my Fiverr world. In this episode we are going to explore new places, building a new house, and finding an unexpected surprise near my base. One of my goals was to explore the nearby area and I needed some wood for a boat. So I chopped down one of the trees I had. I finally was in a version that had fences, so I could finally finish some of the stuff that needed the fences. Just to have one problem. The hitboxes are full blocks. Also, they don't connect to stuff yet. Yup. Oh! Chicken! No, chicken! They only give you feathers? Yep. Apparently. I started to chop down my little forest so I had a lot of wood on my person because I will need it later for the new base. I made some boats so I could faster travel to the other side to where I wanted to go. I also delightfully made myself 2 fishing rods that you could stack in these versions. I also unfortunately had the realization I should not click on anything with the boat, because it will place the boat and open the container, which is not a good thing. They're very big. And finally we can sneak. Also, we don't braille our arms around anymore, fortunately. The fences I still had left, I decided to put towards my spawn path. Unfortunately, I also had to realize that you cannot yet place torches on fences. I also decided I wanted to test that the minecarts finally worked. No, they did not. I then started to venture out with a boat, and do I have to say, I hate the old boats. I want the new ones again. They're so hard to control. No. Bob. You just hit it once and everything is just kaput. Would have been a nice place to build at. Maybe I build something here. Maybe I do a base here and later. Oh, this is definitely neo terrain. This is Alpha terrain. I see a big tree. These rising briefly in Alptha, but not for a long time. I'm gonna build like a mini house here. And it's gonna act as my little alpha base. Considering I have the alpha terrain here. Yeah. Oh yes, this is definitely alpha terrain. Can tell the trees. It's looking different than in stuff. I seriously like this area. Like, it's so pretty. I then slowly started on the building I would call my alpha base. While it became night, I decided to light up the surrounding area to not have any surprises await me. I also continued on my build during the night. While gathering some more wood for the house, I also fought a creeper that exploded on me. I have a weapon and I am not afraid to use it. Maybe? Okay, it's a cave. And I see gravel. Gravel is good. I forgot one of the updates in between that added the cave knives. That scared the shit out of me. I grabbed all of the gravel that was inside the cave for later paths. I think it's a good idea to make a base for every new major version stuff. Except when I'm in a release. In a release, I'm not gonna do that. I'm also not exploring too much because of the stronghold stuff. Slowly, I continued on the house I was currently building. I was thinking to give it a second floor later on with the little stairs going up. I was very happy that I could finally sneak. It made the building process so much easier. No, God. The old texture of those. It looks hilarious, honestly. Like, look at it. Like, what happened in the inventory? I started digging out a new path to the water area. It also was a very good opportunity to get a lot of sand. After that path was done, I went right back to building my house. I did decide to do something different this time and added a balcony that would go down into a fishing area. I placed down all the gravel I had gathered thus far. After the path was done, I continued further on the house. I have to say, the old stairs, they work very, very weirdly. If you destroyed them, you only got a block back, but placing them down was also a pain in the ass. Well, if I need gravel, I have enough. Good thing about Alpha Minecraft, it fixed the door texture. It now has the holes in it. Made myself a small chest in my house because my inventory was very much overflowing with all the items. Annoying problems, old boat. You remember the old boats that just destroyed themselves anytime they even grazed the ground? I went back to my older base so I could grab all the materials I still had. I also gathered any wood that had grown at that point. And this is why you don't hold a boat while opening a chest. Look on top of the chest. Yes. I have already done it there. Because it opens the chest, yes. It also places the damn boat. I slowly started to make my way back with all the materials I had gathered and I got from my own chests. Oh. That's where my boat, one boat went. With all the materials equipped, I continued on the house. I took a small break from building and wanted to explore the nearby area. I do miss these cave sounds from the modern versions. I'd rather have this sound of hurt than the one we have in modern Minecraft where it's just... where it just sounds like you're breaking every bone in your body. But what generation happened here? Yeah, for Minecraft's what generation can be weird, but it's kind of funny. I took the opportunity and grabbed as much gravel as I could on my way. I went into a nearby cave. I did have to fight some mobs, and I got some more. I also wanted to use the cave to wait out the night. Here I had a moment of epiphany. I could store stuff in my crafting area. You could do that in old versions. A useful bug. I can store stuff in the crafting grid. Slowly but surely I made my way back home to store all the stuff I had gathered. Yes! Fuck yeah! Found the dungeon. Ow. Stop it. I was very happy that I found a spider spawner that I could later utilize for making a spawner farm. That is, if I don't mess it up and it becomes accidentally a pig spawner at a later point. And the cool thing is, it was relatively near to my base. Then there I also decided on a whim I wanted to make a bridge connecting to my base into the spawner so I had an easier time to get back and forth on both ends. I quickly finished the second floor of my house. I also quickly made more stone slabs for the path. I wanted to have a secondary storage area so I didn't have to run to my main base every time to get stuff from the storage area, and so I had a storage area that was closer to my Alpha base, so I decided to build it inside a mountain. Or at least I start building it inside a mountain. After my pickaxe broke, I continued on the bridge. I didn't realize that I missed it by 1 block. I did have to fix that. I finished the paths I could do for now. I used the rest of the stone slabs I still had to start on the roof. I did not finish the roof though, mainly as I did run out of stone slabs. I gathered more wood for the bridge, for what feels like the 10th time now. But me being me, I decided to not use the wood for the bridge. I decided to use it for the storage area's walls. These holes gave me a cool idea. I wanted to make it a big window so you could see outside when you're inside, just for the funsies, and also because I thought it was a cool idea. While working on the bridge, I also got attacked by a skeleton. Again, I hate skeletons. I then decided it was a good idea to expand the storage area's windows, because I wanted them to be a little bigger. Why did I use the glass? Ah! That's what I needed to use. I didn't even see there were coal here. Been at this place for a while and I don't see that there's any coal here. Even more. I hate how leak decay works in these versions. Okay, instead of finishing a bridge, I finished the storage. Still not finished though. I started cleaning up some of the leaves that were still around because Alpha Minecraft has a tendency when the leaf block touches ground or a block of wood that don't disappear, and that is quite annoying. I hate big trees. I hate them so much. I started gathering some sand for more glass as I needed it for future stuff. Granted, could have just ran to the other base and get the glass there? Yes. Was I too lazy to do so? Also yes. Yay. At least I made it this time, so I don't have a block left over. Perfect, now the path is done. I do like Minecraft, old Minecraft's older generation, it's so funky. Like this place, you wouldn't see something like that in modern Minecraft. Well, you would see it in a granddad screen, but not like I had it back then. I then started to sort all my stuff into this new chest that I still had in the chest in my house. I added fences to the bridge as I needed fences on there for later, and also because I wanted to place leaves on them at a later point. I also wanted at some point to replace the torches maybe with glowstone. Of course, this would take a while before that happens because I do not have the nether yet. Unfortunately, I would have death number 5 here. Gonna put a crafting table in you. Sit. Fine. And this is why I made this place. Maybe I should also put boats in there. When I returned home, I had the idea to finally connect my Alpha base with my Vtuber base. And I was aware this would be a little bit of a bigger project because of the distance. I decided I wanted to take a little break from building the bridge, so I decided to work on a spider spawner farm. I did have to test some things out because I never done it in a version like this, and also I tried to make the spider farm while not looking up any tutorials for it. Though that was kinda hard and it kinda took a while, and well, I had to try things out. That's kind of the challenge if you come from the modern versions and then go to the older versions. You have to kind of rethink how you do things. Because I was missing blocks that you have in the modern version, but that you do not have in Minecraft Alpha, so you had to think how to design it so it works properly. Unfortunately, I lost some of the recording and you missed like 4 deaths against spiders while I was doing this farm, so that was a little bit unfortunate in that regard. I don't want to hide it. I died 4 times because spiders, I still hate spiders. For some reason I didn't have the good idea to just light up the area to stop spiders from spawning, so I kept dying. And with that, I had a functioning spider farm. I did have to work out some kinks so I don't die every time I go too near to it. After the mob farm was done, I continued with the path that I wanted to make to my main base, or more the Vtuber base that I made. Also, yes, I am very aware that I'm chopping down dirt and everything without the shovel. I was too lazy to make one. And that is all I've done so far. And this is the end of episode 2 of my Forever World. Next episode, I hopefully will finish the path to my Vtuber base, and I will go to the Nether, hopefully. If you liked this episode, please leave a like and subscribe. Maybe comment any ideas of builds you have for me. In the upper corner you can see another video of mine, and in the lower corner is the playlist for every part of my Forever World. On my channel there's also a separated playlist, for all parts minimal edited, in case you're interested in something like that. And with that, and see you next time. Hasta la vista.